Howdy, Cowboy Gamer here again, and we are going to work on doing a challenge today. This is kind of working on two purposes. I have a new challenge. It is about evolving 7 fighting Pokemon, and I'm going to build a deck specifically designed to do this as quickly as possible so that I can get this challenge done like 1 game, maybe 2. That's half the time. The problem here is we want these points, we want these challenges done, but there are faster ways. Some people really just want to slowly play through, but the most common are grass, fire, and water. And then all the other types, it's a lot more difficult to pull these off because there aren't as many Pokemon, or it's a lot harder to get your hands on them. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to start from scratch and try and build a fighting deck specifically designed to evolve. It doesn't matter how you evolve. You can rare candy if you want to cheat the system. You can Evo, Soda, whatever it is. I'm building the deck around getting those evolutions. So let's start with a deck manager. Let's create a new deck. We'll just do standard since that's the majority of my setup. And we are going to do fighting only. I think I'm going to hit stage 2 because I want to evolve them, and if I have 2 options in that, if I've got 2 stages in maybe 2 different Pokemon through all stage 2s, that should be enough to do it. However, all I have is this one stage. Well, there's 2 of this, 2 stage 2s, and that is not a very good one. It also revolves around me having a stadium in play. I also need to check, do I have any... Can I shut off this filter? Do I have any Pillow Swine? I do, but I only have 2, and Swinub. And I do have Swinub, so I have an entire line there. Alright, so this isn't bad. It's not great, but it's something. This is going to be my starting line, so I'm going to start working on a deck around this idea. And mostly this is designed off of a stadium. And this allows me to hit harder and possibly heal, so not bad. I'd like the fighting stadium, but that's probably not going to happen at all. Unfortunately, I don't have May for Machamps and all that. I'd kind of like to do Marowak, and I apologize if I'm pronouncing all these names wrong. I've been out of the game for quite a while. Graveler, I don't want... Nah. Alright, well, let's do that. And Cubone? Let's do that. So this can get something, and that. And technically breaks count as evolutions, so I don't mind this. This deck, with this setup, it's going to be very difficult to, with just the amount of fighting I have to get a good setup. I could possibly go for this, but again, it's pretty bad. I think I just need to focus on this and this. So, and I'd like to have the upgrade versions of these, but Garchomp would be great, but I don't. So, first things first, let's Evo Soda this. I want to just be able to go through and find them. It doesn't matter much else, just finding these cards I can put into play. I get 3 of each of my draw outlets. And do I have any have any really, really good, I'm not using Fighting Belt since I'm kind of not focused on trying to do that. What is useful? Great Ball's not bad, but I really don't know if I have enough Pokemon to do that. Ultra Balls would be nice. I will be using Hard Charms, which is weird. A lot of people would say that's weird. Also, if I can find the one that makes it... Oh. Lucky Helmet's nice, because this draws me more cards, and I need draw. And... where is... Fan Club gets 2. I'm just going to do Bridget. Also, I'm going to run 4 Puzzle of Times. This is weird, but if you can hit them, you can do their second effect and you can just get a basic and the evolution. Or if you have evolutions, because you only have like one of an evolution upgrade, it's easier to get that next one or and push those evolutions. So couple of BS Seekers and a couple of Ultra Balls, but if you look, 70, 100, 140, 100, 60. Level Ball's only going to get 2 of these, and I could run the Octillery combo, but I'm really not trying to evolve those, and I don't want to take up space with those. We're only going to run Fighting Energy. I don't have any specialty energy or anything for that. It's okay, not a big deal. I thought about running double colorless to help speed things up, but this guy is the only one that's got double colorless. Yes, I have more, but it's all I have. Now, this isn't a bad start, but I would like to find the trainer, if I can, that allows me to put stuff back. Oh. There's Bridget. And I got Puzzle of Time for that, but there's another one. And that is this, or I can use the, not the fishing rod, but the other one. And I can shuffle stuff back in. Now, I like the idea of possibly healing during this this turn. Just going Pokemon sound relating and healing up as much as possible, keep my guys alive. But they really don't have much HP to start with. Yeah. Super Rod. Again, only have one, but I want it. Between that and Puzzle of Time, I have some good good stuff to throw in. Now, Floatstone would be cool, but just in case, let's throw in one town map just in case I have a chance of doing good. Now, is this a good setup? This is good. We're not really trying to work on that too much. This will just draw me through cards really fast, but if I evolve, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Even if all my cards evolve to their highest levels, I still need to get 1 back because I don't have enough. So we might have to play this deck twice, we might have to just play it once, but we are over on cards. What are we going to do to help that out? We are going to run 1 less Sycamore, and we are going to run probably just both less helmets, and then finish it off by going back to 15 energies. We're not really worried about attacking, we'd like to get the upper hand a little bit. Fighting challenge deck. And again, it really doesn't matter too much. We just want to we want to get the evolutions out. So it is good. Let's just jump into a versus and see if we can pull this off. And again, this is not setting up a deck for good. This is not, I'm not going to try and build off of this. I'm not going to try and do anything. I'm just trying to complete this challenge as quickly as I can and in as few games as possible. And if I have to stall the other opponent just to let my player or my Pokemon live a little longer, that's what I'm going to do. But that's kind of the goal. This isn't a horrible start. I get a couple evolutions right off the bat. Now, I don't like the fact that Puzzle in Time, but I do have a delay on them. Ooh, Regice, good. I don't have any EXs in here either. Now, I know you guys are kind of thinking this is a waste of time. I could play like a few more games and play with a slightly better fighting deck or something with a good Mega. Yes, but some days you really don't have that much time and you just want to get through challenges to get the points as quickly as you can. That's okay. It does happen. Now this is going to stink because I'm going to just get knocked out really fast unless I do that. We're going to do this, and then we are going to sit and wait. My Evo Sodas are there, and I would like to Birch and shuffle through, but discarding the energies gives me a little longer to live. Plus, if he would have hit his second attack, I would have just been dead. So, not really good. But it's something. Now, if I hit another Puzzle of Time, it would be great. Just because I could then get back Team Flare Gauntlet, but I don't really have that, so do this. And do I want more or do I want to get the evolution? I think I want to try and start getting more Pokemon down, otherwise I'm going to lose. I also like that. And I will attack. This can't two-shot because of this. Also, if he hits the water energy, I'm in a lot of trouble. I'll still just get probably two-shotted no matter what. But I do have Bridget, so I am going to start a whole nother stack of Pokemon, which is good. And I'm at least not weak to it, so another good thing. Yeah, we'll just do that. Now, I can be a Seeker next turn and get the Team Flare back, which is possible. And that's fine. That is quite a good possibility. It'll get rid of that double colorless and it'll slow this guy down even more. Now, yes, I'm going to lose him, but that's okay. Because I've already got another good bench going, and they're not going to survive long. They all are going to just die once to one attack. But anything is good. Now I could have put that on one of these others, but again, not super worried about it. I like that. I like this, and I'm going to Team Flare. Because I don't want him attacking. And this is fine because it's buying me more time. It forces the switch. It's not a great one, but it forces the switch, and right now this doesn't have any energy. Even if it gets a double colorless, which it's got plenty of, I'm okay with it. And that does a lot of damage, but it's something. Now here we have a choice. We can get Bridget and get all the rest of our basics out to keep trying to buy time, or we can Ultra Ball and try and just get this one upgraded too, and see how well that will work. It's not bad, but let's thin our deck better. Let's do this. So this isn't going to do very much, no matter what. But I can force the switch out again. And we'll see where he switches over. So he's doing that. This is just buying time. If I can hit another Puzzle of Time, I'm going to get another VS Seeker and a Team Player Grunt, and I'm just going to keep delaying. That is how good Puzzle of Time can be. If they keep switching, my guy's going to die. Oh well. This is again just buying time. Well, sadly neither of these are helping me too much. I'm gonna do this. I know it's one, but this helps. Now I'm in another bad place again because he's just going to keep killing me. And if he gets another energy, he's up to able to just one-shot most of all of my team pretty quickly. But he's going to think he's in the advantage. He's going to equip the muscle band, and then he will be able to. That's fine. I'm going to throw out a Cubone next, and probably another one of these. There are not EXs, so I've got time on my side. Again, if I get a VS Seeker, Team Player Grunt is going to come out. Well, unfortunately, I'm kind of stuck. Just hoping to get through some cards. I've got one evolution, 2 evolutions, 3 evolutions so far played. Now that's not good. That's really poor, since this deck was designed around it, but you gotta remember, all of these players' decks are just super good. And my decks are not. This'll help a little bit. And this won't keep me alive, but when I throw out the other Cubone, it will help a little bit more. I have been working on just getting a deck designed around building things, getting things back. Not a Syllable deck, a Cybele, whatever you want to call it, with Team Player Grunts, VS Seekers, Puzzle of Time stuff. But something similar. And again, he's pretty much got me. I'm just trying to see if I can survive a little longer. Oh, I don't mind this. Actually, we're going to Birch in this case. As much as I don't like it, I might get another evolution out of it. And I'm going to save the puzzle in time. I'll birch again and see if it helps. I'm still dead because this is going to kill me. I could have tried to survive one more turn, but I got 3 evolutions out of this. And again, for such a horrible deck with bad evolutions, bad attacks, not really doing anything useful, it works. My goal next time is to get 4 evolutions. So we should get 3. We just gotta get 4 next game. So, jump right back into the game. I'm not worried about winning this either yet. I should be able to in another day get the rest of my wins, but everyone's gonna have an advantage on this. Decks are so good. The item lock decks out there, decks getting ready for state, that's what people are testing on, and that's not great for us. People are playing their best decks to see if they're really worthy of playing. And so they're going to go up against any type of deck, and if you're just playing a wimpy, yucky deck that you don't really like, sorry, not super great. I will Hard Charm and then Ultra Ball with Birch and Energy, and then I'll Birch at the end. So, gets me through a lot of cards, thins out my deck of others, and gets another evolution going pretty quick. Also, Hard Charm's probably the nicer one at the moment. That, BS Seeker is good, so I'm not gonna get rid of that at the moment. Whoops. Yeah. Not a normal deck, so, there. Now you could be thinking, why am I not setting up for another Pokemon, since I want to get them down as much as possible. I'm doing this just because it thins out my deck of 1 more, which I'm going to do either way, plus it gets some cards out of my hand that I might not need to birch into, and then that allows me to draw a new set. It may not be perfect, but I'll draw something and see if something goes well. So let's get an evolution down first. There's no supporters other than Birch, so why waste the supporter or the BS Seeker now for the same thing? But let's see what I get. I do like this. And this isn't going to be great, but let's do that. Let's start doing some damage. If by random chance, oh yeah, whoops. I keep forgetting this spell. You don't want to attack, it's just a delay tactic. Well, I won't. I guess if he's delaying, I'm delaying. Sorry, again, this just proves I'm new to the game. I'm forgetting all the basics. He's probably going to run 4 bubble balloons just because, or not bubble balloon, just because that does so much damage. And I would love to have Karina. I would love to be able to search through for fighting, especially since I'm doing a fighting deck. But I don't. This is what you can do with just literally playing this game and unlocking packs. What types of decks you can build quickly and effectively to get you more points, to get you more packs. That's all we're doing. And you guys might not like it, but that's okay. Oh, yes, another one of... and another Cubone, and another one of these. We're just filling up our bench. Get this down. I'm not going to be attacking, but I am going to be setting up for this. Good. Now I can set up for Birch, but don't really need to yet. I want to use this at least and evolve. The Marowak Break I'm okay with sitting on for a moment because I can be a Seeker, get the Birch next turn, and then shuffle that in, but I'm not losing it as an evolution. This is also going to go straight into a Machamp. That's going to be dangerous. Because the amount of hitting power that's going to have now. But I've got one evolution, and I will have a second evolution shortly. And I just got to hit 4 to finish this out. That's all we're doing. And again, this guy had the advantage. He was going to probably win against me anyway. Not worried. Oh, there's a Lucario. Gotta love that Lucario EX. Always good. And Fighting Belt is just so good right now. All the basic EXs that you're not trying to add other things. As soon as he comes out, I'm just going to start getting wiped off the face of the map. So I've got to get 2 more evolutions up really fast. I'm going to stall with 1 Cubone. There. There for Birch. And Birch. Keep all the puzzle times in, so hopefully you can hit 4 at some point. Oh, look at that. It's almost the exact same deck I just had. Bridget's not really going to do me any good except thin my deck out of 1 more basic Pokemon. I can do that. I'd like to get another Cubone in play, probably just to hopefully have a chance of evolving. But this deck might just prove I need more in this deck for speed and drawing through as much of my deck as fast as I possibly can. And pretty much not worrying about the consequences. And I'm okay with that, actually, either way. So, let's this, at least get that one. This, that, and let's do this. And we have one of ours over there. So, not good, but it is what it is. This Lucario, this guy's already got our number. We have literally no chance against him other than the fact that, well, we can hit kind of hard, but we really just don't. We need 1 more evolution, and we gotta stall for whatever we can do. This is the final one, so I will throw this out. It's not gonna do any good, but let's do this. Let's get that. Might as well just do this to look at the next 3. Now I got a Birch just to draw on that faster, but I would already be using it, and I really would like to get rid of this fighting energy. Oh, got rid of my tools. Well, that'll just make me die a little easier. Yay. Now, I should already have my 4 evolutions, so really, it's not that big of a deal right now. I could just be conceding, giving up, because all my point of this whole thing is just getting the challenge done. But I still want to play this out. I always want to gain knowledge. I want to learn about other people's decks. I want to learn about what's good about my deck, what things might work better. And using all of that knowledge, I want to combine it into making other decks better. There are days where I will concede out when I'm in an item lock and I just don't want to deal with item lock anymore. A lot of decks with this Trevenant Break combos and the Seismitoads and Ability Lock, all of these locks have been really good. The Jolteon one and Extended, it's just really powerful right now, and it can lock you down to doing nothing. And on that, I want to I'd rather be playing a different deck that I really don't understand the purpose of. But too bad we already Lysandered, so that stings. But this. Oh. This really doesn't help in any way, shape, or form. Not at this moment in time, but it's something. I will VS Seeker next turn and just get the Team Flare, probably try and hurt him. Yay, this one's now gonna die pretty much. Now if I had a Floatstone, this would be a fun combo, but I don't. And again, this might just last for this last turn, with fighting and everything. If he's got plenty of energy, his deck actually is evolving better than mine is, but his is more tournament skilled than my deck ever will be. And this is more, again, what you're going to deal with. It was a good game, but I accomplished, I think, what I wanted to do. I should have got all the other 4, so we should be at 7. Completed the challenge, and I got the extra points. Yay! And that is Cowboy Gamer, signing off.